Nice plastic medal, Grandpa. Did you get that from a toy store? The laughter of three teenagers rang out across the food court as the elderly man with a slow shuffle carried his tray to a corner table. His military blazer, clearly aged, bore one distinct medal on the chest. The Medal of Honor. The teens continued, egging each other on. Bet he's just trying to impress someone. That thing looks faker than my Halloween costume. The veteran said nothing. He simply placed his tray down, adjusted his silver hair beneath a faded service cap, and sat in silence. The food court carried on around them, but the air had changed. A mother nearby frowned. A janitor paused, watching. One of the teens took out his phone and started recording. Then a quiet voice spoke. "He's not faking anything." It came from behind the smoothie counter. A young employee, barely 20, eyes wide, had recognized the man instantly. "I've seen his photo in my dad's Army book," she said, stepping out. "That's Colonel James Teller, U.S. Army, retired, Medal of Honor recipient. He pulled 4 men from a burning vehicle in Iraq, then kept fighting with shrapnel in his leg." The teens scoffed, suddenly uncertain. And then, without warning, the mall's PA system crackled. "Ladies and gentlemen," a voice said clearly, "we've just been informed that Medal of Honor recipient Colonel James Teller is present in our building. Please join us in honoring his service." Every head turned. Conversation stopped. Chairs scraped as people stood. The food court shifted from noise to stillness. Applause broke out, first scattered, then roaring. Employees emerged from stores. Shoppers clapped, and the teens froze. Still seated. Colonel Teller didn't stand. He just nodded gently and touched the medal on his chest. The janitor walked over and offered a salute. The teen with the phone slowly put it down. "We didn't know," he whispered. The young employee from the smoothie shop walked over. "That's the point. You didn't ask. You just mocked." The teens stood, approached Colonel Teller, and one stammered, "We're sorry, sir. We didn't realize." Teller finally looked up. His voice was quiet. "Don't be sorry. Just be better." They nodded and walked off. The applause died down, but the respect remained. But who was Colonel Teller really? Born in Montana, raised on hard winters and harder lessons? James Teller enlisted at 18. After 2 deployments to Iraq, he became known among his unit not for his rank, but for his steadiness. In 2007, during an ambush, a rocket hit their vehicle. He pulled 4 men from the wreckage, burning, bleeding, and dragged them to cover before returning fire. Shrapnel shattered his leg. He refused evacuation until everyone else was accounted for. He was awarded the Medal of Honor, but rarely wore it. "It's not mine," he once said. "It belongs to the men who didn't come back." After retiring, he lived quietly, volunteered at veteran shelters, and visited the mall food court every Wednesday. Same table, same time, always alone, until that day. The story went viral within hours. News crews showed up the next day. Teller declined every interview. "It's not about me," he said. "It's about respect. That's free to give and priceless to receive." The teens posted a video apology. "We didn't mean to disrespect anyone," they said. "We learned something today. A lot, actually." The smoothie shop employee later said, "He comes here to remember. That medal, it's not decoration, it's memory stitched to fabric." The mall added a plaque to the food court, "Reserved in honor of Colonel James Teller. Medal of Honor. Defender of freedom. Reminder of dignity." Every Wednesday after, the table stayed empty until he arrived. And every week someone new would shake his hand. A kid, a teacher, a fellow veteran. Not because they were told to, but because they understood now. 1 year later, Colonel Teller didn't show. The smoothie worker, now a store manager, found a letter tucked beneath the table napkin holder. It read, "Time caught up with me. But if you're reading this, remember one thing. Teach them what respect really looks like. Because if they forget, we lose more than memory. We lose who we are." And beside the letter, his Medal of Honor, left behind. As a reminder, a final salute. If this story touched even a small part of your heart, let us know in the comments. Tell us where you're watching from and what moment hit you the hardest. Your words matter more than you think. Like, share, and subscribe before you go.